Great day to you! In this video, you will learn the dynamically colorful examples and meanings of the English language, particularly the argumentative essay. You may be able to write and present arguments on familiar issues effectively by learning the features of an argumentative essay. May you find significant learning experiences and joy from this video. Let us start the fun and learning now. After going through this presentation, you are expected to compose an argumentative essay. Specifically, you are expected to identify parts and features of an argumentative essay. Before we go through discussion about argumentative essay, let us get to know first, what is argument? As defined by Cambridge Dictionary, argument is a reason or reasons why you support or oppose an idea or suggestion, or the process of explaining these reasons. In our daily life, we try to solve our problems by discussing about various issues or clarify our views about any issue by observing arguments. An exchange of diverging or opposite views, typically a heated or angry one. The act or process of arguing, reasoning, or discussing. After defining the word argument, please note that it is different from the word argumentative essay in a different manner. Argumentative essay is a genre of writing that requires the student to investigate a topic, collect, generate, and evaluate evidence, and establish a position on the topic in a concise manner. Knudsen, 1992, defined argumentative essay as a kind of text in which an author supports his own view and tries to refute counterview about an issue. The author aims to lead readers to think just like himself in this kind of texts. It is not easy to change readers' view or make them question. The author is expected to explain why he supports these views and why counterview is invalid, so as to achieve his goal. The author is supposed not only to have a strong idea about the issue discussed, but also to be wise for a successful argumentative essay. Today, we will discuss also the brief guide to writing argumentative essays. First part is the introduction, which should start with a hook. The hook is an introduction that catches the reader's attention. Argumentation essays can start with facts, statistics, quotes, or anecdotes that reference the topic of the essay. Make sure the introduction is interesting enough to hook your readers into wanting to read more. Once you have written the first sentence, you want to connect the information to what you ultimately try to prove by leading into your thesis statement. Next is the thesis statement. A thesis statement is a sentence that explains what you are trying to prove and provides an overview of the arguments you will make in your body paragraphs. The thesis acts as a roadmap for the rest of your paper. Do not worry about going into too much detail about what your arguments will be. Instead, focus on writing a clear, concise statement that hints at the topics you plan to discuss, then follows the background information. Though not always required in an argumentative essay, a background paragraph may be vital to your paper if there is information that your audience needs to be aware of to understand your topic. This might include important historical dates, an explanation of who the subject affects, or current laws. This paragraph is not trying to prove a point. It is simply providing information to help the audience understand the topic. Example: driver's license requirements are set by government of every country. Therefore, the legal driving age varies from country to country. All countries allow drivers to have unrestricted licenses at the age of 18. Most countries allow teenagers as young as 16 to have restricted license, meaning they can drive as long as they are with a parent or guardian. The second part of the argumentative essay structural elements are the body paragraphs. The body paragraphs are where you will explain the evidence you have to support your thesis statement. Your body paragraph should start with a topic sentence written in your own words. You should then include some form of rhetoric, such as a fact or statistics, an emotional anecdote, or a law, that provides support for your topic sentence. Finally, the body paragraph should contain a sentence that explains how the evidence you have provided proves your overall point. Included in the body paragraph is the refutation. This paragraph has the opposite side, counterargument, rebuttal, attack. The writer acknowledges the opposition to not do so. However, acknowledgement does not imply agreement. In this portion of the essay, the writer needs to refute or disagree intelligently with the opposition. The last part of the structural elements of the argumentative essay is the conclusion. This has the repeat thesis statement in different words and a suggestion and/or opinion. The writer restates, in general terms, the major arguments he has marshaled in defense of his thesis. The writer may summarize key points, restate his thesis, reinforce the weakness of his opposition, underscore the logic of his presentation, re-emphasize this debate is important, suggest a course of action, or challenge the reader to apply the paper's argument to his own life. Let us now discuss the purposes of an argumentative essay. An argumentative essay is to organize and present your well-reasoned conclusions which tries, persuade to change the reader's mind, to convince the reader to agree with the point of view of the writer. Feel free also to check some useful transitional expressions that you can use in writing argumentative essay whenever you want to add, compare, contrast, concede, appoint, emphasize, illustrate, summarize, and others.